Hello everyone, I am Ghasiya Khan from Department of Education, BSSS College, Bhopal. Today our topic is in B.ed first semester, reading and reflecting on text. And reading and reflecting on text in first unit, topic is reading skill, concept, importance and objectives of reading skill. So what is reading? Reading is the recognition of words. Reading is the process of looking at a series of written symbols and getting meaning from them essentially. When we read, we use our eyes to receive written symbols, be it letters, punctuations, marks or spaces, and then use our brain to connect them into words, sentences, paragraphs that communicate something meaningful to us. One can silently read or aloud read. Reading is a cognitive process where we can take in the sense of meaning of letters, symbols by sight or touch. Reading is a receptive skill. Through it we receive information, but the complex process of reading also requires the skill of speaking so that we can pronounce the words that we read. In the sense, reading is also a productive skill in that we are both receiving information and transmitting it. And the question is, what is aloud reading? It is also known as oral reading. It involves looking at a text, understanding it and also saying it, like reading articles from the newspaper to a friend, reading a notice or a message to the students. And next point is silent reading. So what is silent reading? It involves looking at sentences in a text and understanding the message they convey without making sound, whispers or even moving their lips. Next is intensive reading. So what is intensive reading? It involves the learner to understand and examine to text in detail. Students learn to read carefully with concentration to extract the main ideas. Next point is extensive reading. It involves reading in quantity without bothering to check every word or structure. Learner read the book for joy, happiness and pleasure. The main purpose is helping the students to read language fluently without the help of a teacher, like story reading or novel reading, etc. In next slide, our topic is scanning. So what is scanning? Reading a text to find out a particular pieces of information, like find number in telephone dictionary. In next slide, our topic is skimming. So what is skimming? Skimming is reading quickly to get the general idea of any information, like newspaper, travel brochure, etc. And this is very important topic of this unit. Why is reading important? Reading is fundamental to function in today's society. Reading is a vital skill in finding a good job. Reading is important because it develops the mind, and reading develops the imagination. Reading develops the creative side of people. Reading fundamental in developing a good self-image. Reading improves vocabulary and also aids in fluency and comprehension. It helps children to build imagination and critical thinking skill. Reading is a vital skill to learn. For instance, a mystery novel can sharpen the mind of a funny book and can help them develop a sense of humor. Reading also helps in improving memory. The more you read, the more you have to remember and recall. This is true, especially when it comes to reading novels or short stories. Students can read a book on any given topic, and there are books for every interest of theirs. Reading can help most people to deal with their own as well as other emotions. It has the ability of empower take on the competition and enhance thinking power. And in this unit, next topic, objectives of teaching reading. What is objectives about teaching reading? Let's see. To enable the students to read with full understanding, to help them have good reading practice, to enable them to understand the meanings of each word contained in a sentence, to develop interest of the students in literature, to enable them to have correct pronunciation of words in isolation and also in the context of a sentence, to read for habit formation, to enable students to read material in English after school life, example let's say example books, reports, magazines, novels, dramas and newspaper. Good reading skills, especially in phonic reading program, improve spelling. Reading helps to expand the vocabulary. Only by reading can be armed in this never-ending life and death struggle. Reading is important because words spoken and written are the building blocks of life. Thank you so much.